Web Dad, what's up? Hey, you ask about the Mystery 10 all the time, don't you? What color Mystery 10 you got ordered, bud? James Young, what up? You know that song Forever Young? Hogwarts video, emo as fuck. Is that good or bad? When I see young kids, when my kids would act all sad or seemingly nothing should be wrong, but inevitably something was, I'm like, are you emo? Is your life out of order? Tickle me, Elmo. Toy, are you Joe? Hey man, thanks for the belt extension. Oh, you're welcome, dude. Super welcome. Did that work okay? How was your Saturday? Today's Sunday, right? Yesterday, Saturday. Saturday was good. I did a live last night at like 12:30. It's on for a few minutes and nobody jumped on, so I just ended it. It was the hair, yeah. So let me pause this here. I'm listening to some I think it's Horton prepper book online story. Anyways, the costumes, we had done some Wizard Harry Potter shit last year with Brandon and Tim and a bunch of us. So we had all the costumes, but Brandon wanted me to wear that yellow one, which I guess is Hufflepuff. And then we used the Malfoy costume hair and mixed and matched it. Guys are mad that I'm wearing the Skull and Bones outfit also in the other video. But that's all I had for the Assemble the Army. That's as close as I got to a tunic. At least I had some real, I got a real sword and I got a real helmet, and Cody's got a real Crusader rifle, so we had all that shit up there. Shimmer, well, what's up, man? I was just thinking about you. Multicam black, okay. Maybe I'll just build one and then you can see what the fuck it is. I see the grind, don't ever stop. You didn't see that I didn't get out of bed till noon. The best lie to tell is always the truth. Just don't tell it. They'll assume something way better than it actually is. I'm building a 8-mag war bag right now. Prepping it. I've got a couple more questions, and I'm waiting to hear back from the customer. So I'm just getting as much of it done as I can. The parts that have nothing to do. What a joke. What's a joke, Cold Feet? What's the joke? Dude thinks he's in the military. I think I'm in the military? No, I actually think that I am doing way better than being in the military. You see this fucking giant ass building here? Yeah, that's my building. See all these sewing machines? Those are mine. This 10 acres of property with my farm, also mine. This business that I started 35 years ago, yep, that you're gonna guess right, that's me too. See all this shit that nobody needs, but I'm able to have? Mine too. Guess whose gym this is? So maybe what you should be fucking asking is how, rather than talking shit. You might find that when you ask differently or make statements differently, people are actually willing to help you. I mean, how much money did you make today? You want to guess what I made today? I'll bet you don't. And you obviously must know something about me to think that I'm in. How do you get I'm in the military off of me sitting Saturday or Sunday afternoon on a sewing machine? How did you put those two together? No need to be ass. What a stupid little cunt you are. You come on here and fucking your first comment is talk shit. Looks like a scrapyard, yeah. Yeah. Well, one of us is watching the other one's videos, and one of us is using his real name, and one of us has fucking 14 years worth of fucking daily videos on YouTube showing exactly what I do. And then there's you. Do you want to guess which one you are? Does Cold Feet have a stuffed giraffe? Does Cold Feet have anything? I mean, where is he on a Sunday afternoon right now? He's at a job working that he hates, being paid by a man to do a job that he's not doing, and instead he's on YouTube. Or, even worse, he's on his day off watching some shit that he doesn't like. So which is it, Cold Feet? Rig's doing great. Thanks for adjusting my December. Honest guy, I have no idea what that is. You want to refresh, or either way, you're welcome. Why are you being so... You're gone. Come back with a new fake account. This one's banned. Gone. The beauty of that is you still comment. You still see your comments. You still see my videos. We will never see anything of you here again. You're gone. Why do little cunts come in talking shit, and then when you rebut them, they are mad you're rude? Blake, what's up, man? We have a friend that's working out of Balboa right now. She's going to be or is stationed attached to one of the hospital ships. I think the Mercy. She was going through the SARC program. I think that's it, like Special Operations Corpsman, attached to Marine Division. But I think she fell out of that program, and now it's just at, like, she's at Fleet Corpsman or Fleet Hospital. Tiger Stripe kit bag coming. Oh, nice. You're going to love it, dude. That Tiger Stripe material is really, really nice. That we've noticed a lot of the material we're getting lately actually is a lot heavier. It's almost between 500 and 1,000. Like if I grabbed it, I actually grab it off the shelf a lot of time out of the roll rack, and I'm like, oh, I got the wrong roll. I guess I sewed that all in. Let me grab this other Velcro here. How long has she been in for? Year maybe. Her dad was with Swick. She was, I think her hopes in going to the, I don't know if they still have dive motivators or if it's just normal recruiter or what it is, but she was trying to run through that program. He was taking her up to Memphis twice a week so she could do swims and shit, but she wasn't making the quals for it, so she went into the other program. Your shotgun's woodland, nice. First tiger stripe purchase usually. Man, I've been putting multicam black Velcro on tiger stripe. I think that looks pretty cool. I haven't made one of these in so long. I'm just kind of looking at it to make sure. A lot of the guys that have these 4-mag war bags or 8-mag war bags, they have multiples of them. So I want to make sure I am giving them exactly what they think they're getting, right? If they're getting it sight unseen, there can be a few differences, not a big deal. But the guys that have these out there, most of them have multiples, so I want to make sure that I'm building him exactly what he thinks he's getting. If it's the first one, nobody knows what it is, so there is no, expectation really. Been going back and forth on woodland or tiger. Yeah, they're both pretty cool, man, and they'll work together. This is the back pocket, so you can index it either way. When you open it up, you can reach right inside that back pocket and have a cross draw pistol in there or any other equipment. That's this piece back here. So as you're wearing it, that's against your body. So if you're right-handed, you'd wear it on your left side, and then when you reach in there, you can grab whatever's set in there. That's the piece I'm making right now. Seen any of the short videos I've done, the 48 mag war bag, that's this bag. We post those shorts all at the same time on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram and TikTok, and bizarrely enough, it's usually Facebook that goes so crazy and gets hundreds of comments on those. And boy, people are super mad about me saying that this will hold 48 magazines. All the, is this a school shooter bag? You could never carry that. That thing's a piece of shit. The stitching's gonna rip. You need a different shoulder strap. Everybody's got an opinion on it. It's weird that Facebook, and it's usually within a week or two, I'll stop getting notifications after a couple days on it once it's been there a few days, and I'll go back and check it, and within a week or two, man, there's hundreds and hundreds of comments on these on Facebook. So that's kind of how the Facebook algorithm's working. The last few of these that I've done. So over the last couple of years, it's been that way. I suspect that people find it and then share it in a group or multiple groups probably. My opinion is I want one. Really like the ATAX. Yeah, we haven't been doing anything out of ATAX. It's just so few orders. A buddy of mine, Ranger dude, he was team leader for Steve Nolan and Ranger Dave's platoons, and he got out of that company. He had some conflicts of interest with what was going on, so we really pushed a lot of ATAC shit when he owned the company, and as soon as he left the company, we just stopped doing ATAC stuff. He actually has another company. It's called Nemesis. Josh, what's up, man? That's the mags. He wanted Coyote outside, OD inside, multicam trim. This is an 8 mag bag, and it's 6 inch deep. Actually, a little less than 6. This piece is 6. By the time it's done, it's about 5.5. Huh. Dude's back. Purple. Here we go. Banned. Let me remove you from anything that bores you. I suspect that's probably the same dude that was here. All right. If I've not heard back from this guy, I think I'm about as far as I can. Oh, I prefer the regular stitching. Yeah, see, that's what he said. I prefer the regular stitching as my other war bag. I didn't even know he had another war bag. I was going to do the diamond stitch, and I'm glad I asked, because he does not want that. So, here we go. I have a stiffener material I've been putting in the back and the lids of these, which is this piece. But with him saying he wants it how his other one is, I'm going to build it just like the older ones. Glad I waited and didn't just put that in. It's a lot more work to do it with the stiffener and the diamond stitching in there, like this one here. Construct a wine cap bed. What's a wine cap bed? What's that? Oh, wine cap mushrooms? Talking about being bored like Ceiling Channel. He was here earlier. We banned him like 10 minutes ago off of another account. Put 2 of those pockets on the back of a med bag. What are we, on the back of what bag? What are we talking? All right. The Coyote is the outside. That's the more important piece for lining this up. So I will take the scuba webbing and put it on the green side first. actually, I'm just going to catch the sides. I'll put it, once I have it together, I'll sew across it. This makes the lid stiff, so when you reach your hand under there, you can rip it open. I actually spoke about this quite a bit on the full build video we shot Friday for a different product, but same thing here. You see, I was just out of habit. I was about to stitch across there, and I want this stitch to catch the same, so I don't want multiple lines from different sides. Do big corporations hire you to build and or design prototype? We used to get hit up. I say no all the time now. We get hit up a lot from companies like, hey, will you build, I have an idea for this thing, will you build it? And the answer is generally no. Like, we don't even have the conversation about what it is, because they're always gonna, you're always gonna hear, man, I asked this dude to build this thing, and he said no, and then he built it on his own. So we don't, that option's not even out there. Out of 100 times that somebody's like, hey, I have this idea to build this thing, and they tell us what it is, we've already built it. Like, we just didn't have a market for it. But like, chances are, if there's some idea, we've got it sitting in a bag here. Like, we've been doing this 35 years. There's not a whole lot out there that somebody's going to come up with that hasn't been done in some capacity already. I've got a smoker full of chicken. I bulk smoke, then vacuum seal and freeze. Oh, nice. Is that, can you eat it at that point, or do you need to do anything else to it when you take it out of those vacuum pack bags? See, I'm out of thread there. Ready to eat off the smoker. Nice. Do you do all the work by yourself? No, I have. There's about 20 people that work here. I do custom stuff by myself, and then the video stuff you see me do, that's by myself. And then I typically sew a couple of days out of the, I sew every day, but I actually sew a lot a few days out of the week. Asking that question, I'm guessing you haven't seen any of these lives. I do a live every night about 9 o'clock Central Time, pretty much every single day of the year. And I walk around this shop here. There's actually a lot of sewing machines and sew stations here. By the time I do a live video, the employees have gone home for the day. And then on the weekends, there's nobody here but me and Amanda. Looking forward to receive my new first bag. What'd you order, man? What is it? Has it shipped yet? Anybody get any mail this weekend, man? We shipped a ton of shit this week. I wonder if that dude that was on the live the other night saying his order processing showed that it had paused, but when I looked it up, it showed he was going to receive it the next day. I wonder if he got his stuff. t-shirt mesh pocket, nice. Inserts have shipped. Didn't have the bag in Coyote, so I opted for OD Black, right on. What bag is it though? Fupa, right on. Oh, you probably ordered one and we didn't have it, so we contacted you or something. I have a bunch of woodland wax canvas. Would that work for making something like that? Yeah, it would. I need open top pistol mag pouches for Why don't you get Kydex, man? They'd be way faster than fucking nylon. For nylon to work really well open top, you need to put Kydex in them anyways. About to pass by, headed to plant strawberries. Nice. Nice. Do you need in here, Tim? I am looking for some multi-cam edge tape. I know I've got a tiny bit of it somewhere here. Guy on YouTube heating up Kydex, making his own inserts way cheap. Sure it is, but what's your time cost? Mick Strider used to make all the Kydex inserts for our holsters and mag pouches. But do you want to be a Kydex guy or do you want to be a sewing guy? Kydex is fucking dirty. Especially if we're building like wedges, like inserts and stuff. Because like the big companies, they don't make them out of Kydex, right? They're injection molding them. And then if you're doing a block of like pistol mag inserts or rifle inserts, you're doing long pieces on a mold. And then you're going to bandsaw them to cut them up. And bandsawing them, it's just fucking dirty, man. I don't do Kydex. We used to in San Diego forever ago. This edge tape is fucking absolutely terrible. It will not fucking lay on straight. It's the most expensive fucking shit, and it's the worst fucking product that there is. This shit rolls all fucking over the place. Yeah, the multicam, it's just fucking, it's a shitty product, man, and it is so fucking expensive. There's only one company, well, there's two companies making it, but there's one company that you can actually get it from unless you pre-order a lot of it. Promo bags from October. I don't even know what that is, dude. What are promo? We're making promo bags from everything all the time. If you have an order that hasn't shipped, it's probably a promo bag. You want to discuss getting that order shipped out quicker, send me an email, tell me you're willing to take this order without the free thing, and that'll open up that to discuss what's missing and how to get it out faster by giving you other options, or in fact seeing that it's just waiting on the free thing. We can ship it out without the free thing. When I reply to those emails, hey, how's my order? It's almost always that. And if I send 100 emails, I hear back from like 10 dudes. I've literally just stopped. I don't even read the email. So if you're sending an email about, hey, how's my shit going? The first thing in there is, hey, I'm willing to take this without the free item, and I'm open to discussion about how to get it out quicker. If that's not in there, I don't even read the email. I know that sucks, but that's where it's at. You want me to build orders, get them out, ship them, or do you want me to read emails? Especially with like 90% of the emails that I fire off with options, they never fucking reply back. I even tell dudes, I'm like, this requires your reply at this point because we've taken this out of queue. So it's usually sitting in the floor of my office waiting for you to reply so that I don't have to go search for it, which means it's also taken out of any movement. So those guys that send those fucking emails that I reply to and they don't reply back, their shit sits in limbo forever. Very happy with pouches. I got the stuff I wanted to store in. 6x6 was bigger than expected. Still managed to make it nice. You got any of the 12 gauge pull-out pouches left? Yeah, I'm sure we do. So, Michael Hernandez, what is the promo thing? What are we waiting for? Sean, what's up, dude? Grumpy Plumber. Working on the Sabbath like a heathen. Ordered Baldwin shirt. Going to be a big combo starter at Bible study. I'll bet it is. I'll bet it is. I thought the Sabbath is on Saturday. It's about 50 to 1. Hey, I'd like to do an online consultation. Here's a $125 invoice. Once this is paid, I'll schedule. Yep. You should just have it automated to where they have to pay that for that email to go through. And tell them, hey, I need a $125 deposit, and then we can discuss whatever you want to discuss due to the volume of the people who don't realize this is free, and it's not. That's how you get in touch with me. If you want to discuss a consultation, I need a non-refundable deposit. And that deposit will be good for 90 days. It expires. What am I building? 8 mag war bag. I say it nicer than that. I don't. hanging out with those Torah observant guys. I have some friends that do that. There is weird history in that group. Yep, that's exactly who I hang out with. I actually don't hang out with anybody, but when I leave here and see people, those are the people I generally see. Yeah, we went to the Ruckus in Arkansas last weekend. That was a good time. Thanks for all the great videos. Gear we get at work is never great. So I'm learning, what's that say? I'm learning how to make my, right on, what's work? What do you do at work? security contractor, right on. What is your actual job at work though? Like what do you, like site security, like you work at a power plant for DOE, or like what do you actually do at work? Do you work for the quick reaction force that guards the portals in the national parks where Bigfoots and aliens teleport? Or do you work like at the secret base in the Grand Canyon where all the aircraft come out of the cliffs? Like what do you do? You work on the La Chupacabra program? Stargate guard, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. DOE sock gunner. Gotta go. My dogs are staring at me. They're gonna call CPS. My dogs are outside. We have different dogs. My dogs have to catch their dinner. A lot more fun. Oil reserves. Got it, man. Got it. Right on. There's a lot of shit going on with oil transportation with the cartels nowadays, man. If Stargate was real, Scully definitely would have been off-world. Yeah, man, those Gould guys are a paper tiger. I used to watch that show, man. I saw the movie in the theater when it came out. That shit was fucking awesome. That's the inside. That's the outside right there. That's the inside. That's the outside, but you won't see that. That'll be concealed inside a pocket here. Web Dad, see you tonight, man. When do I publish my book? I'm not ever writing a book. People with stars next to their names, those are all members. There looks to be no members on here right now. A couple of them. Costs $5 to be a member. There's a ton of video content that we put out every week that only goes to members. You can have access to that and be a member for $5. So all you guys asking all the time, every night, where to get things, you can be a member. That's the least you can do for all the free content and video we put out. All the guys that have learned how to sew, all the videos I put out every week, those cost me thousands of dollars to build and hire the guys to do those videos, not to mention my time. The least you can do is be a member if you're going to ask me how to build a business and do what I do and get the free content that I put out. You can at least fucking join my membership. Korea Medical for blood work optimization. Have you heard of Core Medical? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of Core. Yeah. We use Optimize You. They've been around forever. That's who James used. We know the guys that own Optimize You. There you go, Rockhead. I do a members video once a week. You will see on Monday or Tuesday under posts, we will post ask your questions here for members video. Ask your question in there and I will answer that for you. But for a dude starting out too, I would suspect it's possible you're just not sure what you're talking about, because you said you ordered it. I saw your other comment on one of my videos. You said you ordered it off eBay or Amazon or something. We order mil-spec M81, and you have a couple of options. You can't order where I order from for a few of them because you got to order whole rolls to get it. But when we do get it, and I lay them roll by roll, I've got like, what I'm saying is I have like 5 different M81s in here. And I like this one right here the best. I just happen to have a piece of it sitting here. And I get it from the exact same place, and oftentimes it is different. I think it just has to do with the die lot. And sometimes it's super, super stiff, and sometimes it's not as stiff. So not knowing exactly what you got or who you got it from, it's hard to tell. Now, there's a lot of stuff coming out of China off Alibaba that people are selling here in the States. For instance, if you're looking for 6-color desert, fucking good luck. Like, go try to find some chocolate chip. You'll Google search it. I spent hours on Friday looking for chocolate chip. And the only shit we could find was off AliExpress or Alibaba. Amanda ordered a yard of each so we could get it and see what it is. Everybody's super stuck on all this berry compliant shit. And you don't need to be. You are vastly limiting yourself starting out your business, hobby, or company by using berry compliant. You're literally paying twice, if not 3 times the amount of offshore shit. And I'm not convinced that a lot of the berry shit's not offshore shit anyways, because I've ordered, and when you order enough and they send you a whole case, it's got the China tape on it, or it comes from Taiwan or wherever. If you don't have an actual government contract, which none of you do, like they don't really write government contracts. It's very rare that you see a government contract. You get a request for bid is what you get. And you don't have to have berry compliant shit. And you are literally cutting your profit margin in half, if not worse, by using berry compliant stuff. And it's not that it's better. It's not that it's better at all. You just have very few places in the United States manufacturing shit, and they are fucking charging you out the fucking ass to get it because they have you as a captive audience. And all these up and coming kids trying to sew and start a sew business because they think it's cool and it'll keep them from having to do a job they don't like to do. They are really fucking themselves, like massively fucking themselves. They are going to be years and years behind where they could be because of the very compliant shit. OCP is easy to get and wanted something retro. What is OCP? Is that the Scorpion or is that the, that's not the ACU shit, right? Like, go try to find a duck camo. I see shit being made in it, man, but I cannot fucking find it for sale. None of the mills here have Scorpion. Yeah. So the deal with Scorpion was Caleb Cry. He was a skater kid. He came up with that pattern, and the government bought it. And the government had to pay him a royalty on every yard of it that was used. Now, to get away from that and not have to pay him that royalty, they slightly changed the camouflage and called it Scorpion. There is a ton of Scorpion overrun shit on the market that you can buy, and you usually can get it, they'll call it blemishes or seconds. You usually can't identify why it was refused. It could just be that somewhere in that dye lot, every few rolls, they could find a blemish, and they'll refuse the whole lot, and then it goes out as seconds or whatever. And that's usually what that is. Or you'll have some company, some big company will get with the mill and go, okay, I have an order or contract for this much, right? So they will pre-run 10,000, 20,000, whatever it is, and they always build overage into that. And that overage can be sold off, and usually it's sold off at a discount. Does that make sense? Current event. So you guys that just signed up for memberships, if you go in to videos, you will see that there are a lot of videos there that are members only. There's hundreds of pieces of content on there that are members only. The Pulling the Thread podcast, it comes out to the public, 6 weeks, 8 weeks later, as we remember to do it. But for the most part, the members only videos, those are built every Wednesday after we do the podcast, and those are built off the questions that members ask. Those videos are almost never made public. Unfortunately, you have to watch them because the comments, there'll be 20, 30 comments in there about all kinds of different stuff, and they are not cataloged in any manner. We don't have a way to identify them or catalog them. So unfortunately, you can't just like search them. Making pouches for our Op4 guys to try out for their smokes, and now I'm challenging myself with a backpack for the charges. Rockhead, are you the dude said you were doing contract stuff? So you guys have breachers, huh? That's cool. what could you possibly make for a smoke pouch that's not been made? Do you have a laser? Are you using laminate? You do have a laser? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying you guys use charges? Have you noticed that a lot of the guys that use laminate, their tension looks like shit, right? Their stitching doesn't look like this. It looks like the thread, the whole line of thread is on the top and it's always fucking boogered up. It's wild that those guys can't fucking tension their sewing machine and make it sew properly. That's just fucking bizarre. So for charges, you guys are using like slap charges and slider charges and data sheet and stuff like that, stacking it. Door charge as well. I did go right on mine. Scrolled through reel but didn't see it. What is John making? This is a 8-mag war bag. I only build these custom. If you want one, you just message me on Instagram. This is the 48-mag war bag. If you happen to see that video, that's what this is. These have never been available on the website. A custom order. They're 450 bucks. You just DM me on Instagram. Tell me that you want a war bag. I do a 4-mag and an 8-mag, and I can do them 4 inches deep or 6. This is a 6-inch deep main compartment, and it's an 8-mag, which means it holds 8 mags, 2 mags in each of the 4 mag pouches on the face. And that's what I'm building. The dude hit me up a few days ago, said he wanted another one, so that's what this is. Most of the guys that have these have multiples of them. What I do to make myself harder to kill? I slept. That's a rarity. I slept. Got out of bed. I woke up several times, but I actually got up at about 12. Amanda got up much before I did. But we went to bed at 2 last night, and typically I go to bed at 11 and I'm up, you know, super early. And we'll do that for weeks and weeks and weeks. And at some point I'll go outside and do some shit, and then work out in the gym a little bit. I just asked myself, what do I think Blake did? And then I try to do more than that. It's a good question, though. Good results on peptide. Yeah, yeah. take a lot of shit, so I'm not sure what works and what doesn't, but yes. Yeah, I'm currently taking a BPC 157 TB 500 K by KPV mixed with copper all in one. I'm taking an all in one right now, and then I changed my test around, so I'm taking tests every other day, but it'll come out. I'm taking 350 tests a week, which is high for a lot of people. So there's the pleats. So this bows out quite a bit. It actually bows out a lot, if you see that. It'll lay flat against the body, but you have a lot of room in here. Rookie numbers, yeah, those are rookie numbers. Yeah, there's guys taking 1,000 a week for sure. Okay, there's that. There's this. Here's this. I think there's a place for both, Blake, don't you? Two different things. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off. We'll probably do a live tonight. Look around 9 or so. I'm gonna finish this up. I need to pay attention to this.